Hi there, and welcome to How to Sell in Any Economy. My name is Stan Peak, and along with my brilliant co-authors, Lee Cassels and Catherine Brownlee, we wrote How to Sell in Any Economy, and we are thrilled by the global response. We love the fact that it was a bestseller and that it was able to help so many leaders, individuals, and businesses. And that's what we're here to do today. We're in the middle of a global pandemic, a global crisis, and a lot has changed. And so because so much has changed, we want to help you stay relevant, become more relevant in your business, whether you're looking for a job or looking to grow your business or even looking to start a business. And so there's lots of things you can do to stay relevant, but let's focus on even one tool. And to go through one tool, LinkedIn, the largest networking tool on the planet for professionals, I'm going to toss you to the expert, my partner in crime, Catherine Brownlee.
Oh, thanks, Dan. Quite the intro. Partner in crime. Yes, LinkedIn. That is definitely my favorite. People ask me over the years, is LinkedIn important and is it powerful? Is it what everybody says it is? Yes, it is. It's extremely important. That is the business tool that we're all using. And in fact, as a recruiter of 22 years, once LinkedIn started happening, I started paying attention. And fortunately, it was gaining traction, and I realized that the old database that we had of 85,000 people was no longer relevant. Everything is important on LinkedIn. We actually call it our recruiter's Bible. It's where we refer to absolutely everything that we need to know about a person, even prior to reaching out to them. And then from a business strategy and business development perspective, it's certainly extremely important as well. So we'll start from the beginning. For those of you that don't have a LinkedIn profile as of yet, get one. Ensure that you've got absolutely everything filled out to the point where what they call the all-star status. So fill in, first of all, make sure you've got a professional photo done. This is not where you put the picture of you kissing your dog. That is for Facebook, if you decide that that's where you want to have that sort of photo. But this is a professional tool, so make sure that it's professional. So from the top to the bottom, fill it in. Fill in your professional experience, your education, the associations that you belong to, the accreditations that you have, your awards that you've achieved. Put in the skills that you have at the very bottom, so that all of the people that have worked with you or know you for those skills can endorse you through that. And then ask for recommendations. So people that you worked with in the past or clients that you have great relationship with, ask for a recommendation through that piece that's actually called ask recommendation. So make sure that all those pieces are filled in, and then start watching online for the people that you're now connecting with through all the business cards that you've had in your or the Rolodex that you still have. Pull those out and add the people through LinkedIn, and then throw the business card out. It's no longer relevant. Once they move company, you're going to be notified when they move, and that old business card's not going to be relevant. So once you're connected on LinkedIn, you really don't need anything after that. Then start watching what they're posting. There's an opportunity to watch their activity, and that's right in the middle of LinkedIn, where you'll you'll look up someone or an organization, you'll see all of their publications or notifications under activity. Look under see all activity, and then look at the things that they're posting, and whatever is relevant to you or you feel is something important that you want to share through your network. It's a simple go through to the activity itself, and then you can celebrate it, you can put insightful or curious, whatever reaction you want. And then if you simply hit share, that will go on to your activity, and you can put a few words about what you feel about that publication. We recommend, and I think you agree, Jan, that we only promote positivity. So we are believers in the law of attraction, and we think that more positive brings more positive. So we like to stay in that way. That now, of course, if you look at my LinkedIn, I can get political at times, but I try to stay on the positive at all times. It's okay to present your belief, and just try to stay away from calling somebody down on social media. Unfortunately, it makes makes us look bad when we speak poorly of someone, especially if it's online. It's there forever. So best to stay positive in all ways. So that's filling in LinkedIn. You can also, if you've got the premium account, you can see who's been viewing your profile. So if some of the strategy, if you're trying to, well, whether you're building out your business or you're looking for a new role, a new career, you can see who's viewed your profile, and then you can make a comment to them. You can reach out through an email, it's called. I forget how many you get per month on premium. I think it's about 43, is it not, Stan? Something like that?
I think so. A lot more than you get with your basic account for sure.
Yeah, so that's a great option. Then you're not actually connecting to them. They may not accept a connect, and or maybe they will. I mean, it's up to you what your strategy is. That's a little bit more aggressive to go ahead and add them with a note. It might be best to send the email, and then it's just like an email to them saying, "Hey, I see that you viewed my profile recently. If there's anything there that is of interest, or if you've got any questions about my history or education, I'd love to discuss that with you. Or if you're trying to build out your business and it looks like it might be a potential customer for you or client for you, you can reach out and say, hey, I've looked at your profile, very interesting with the work that you're doing currently. I don't know if you noticed from our profile or our website, but in case you haven't, here's a link to it. Love to chat with you a little bit more about how we might be able to work together, how I might be able to serve you. And maybe you might comment on the fact that they're on the board of the Canadian Red Cross and you want to learn more about how to serve in your community in that way. That might be an opportunity to get to know them better and see if even the Canadian Red Cross is a charity that you would want to get involved with and support in some way. 93% of Albertans have volunteered in their lifetime, which means that we've got a culture of giving back here in this amazing province, and I would say even throughout Canada, and well, other parts of the world too. But certainly, Canadians are certainly very philanthropic, and certainly with their time, especially, and money, but definitely time. So it means that when we're rubbing shoulders with people out in community, you're not necessarily always there with the almighty dollar in mind. You might be just because you want to give back, and while you're doing that, you're rubbing shoulders with potentially future clients because they become friends, or future employers. Who knows what's meant for us through these activities? But we know that there's always something good that comes from it. So we recommend getting involved in many different ways. So back to LinkedIn, there's that opportunity to see who's viewed your profile, do the reach out. If they reach back, you can ask them if you can connect on LinkedIn, or maybe you're already feeling comfortable enough to add a note at that point. So you can connect, add note, and then you're connected forever. And that's another opportunity to start liking their activity again. So you're adding to your network. At the same time, there's an opportunity to build the relationship online prior to meeting them in person. And as you said, Stan, I mean, in the situation we're all in, where we're forced to work from home, all these online strategies can happen when we're in this situation. So we don't have to be frozen in our activity. It's time to just change our strategy so that we can do all this reach out, that when we're back to being able to be social and in person again, all that online stuff will be all done by then. And then it'll be a whole lot easier when we hit the ground and you're able to actually be in an event and you now meet this person in person that you've been liking their activity all along. You can imagine the love that they're going to feel and the connection that they're going to feel with you right away, right out of the gate. And it removes all the icebreakers. It breaks it all down. So it makes it a whole lot easier. Do you have any other comments about that, Sam? Did I miss anything?
No, you nailed it. I just think LinkedIn is definitely a tool to where the world is. And as we talk about sales, a common sales analogy is you got to fish where the fish are. So I've had clients that even have philosophical disconnects about being on LinkedIn because they value their privacy. Of course, you can control what you post, and your privacy is still yours. There's all kinds of settings. You can decide to run LinkedIn your way. But our advice, as long as people are on board getting onto the platform, is you're missing too many opportunities not to be there. If there was a conference with 1,000 or 10,000 of your best ideal customers and you weren't going to attend that conference, that's a major missed business opportunity. And you're doing the same thing with a multiple of that every day by not being on LinkedIn. So we know we went deep on LinkedIn today. In our series, we're going to be tackling a lot of different strategies and philosophies around marketing and the sales process and getting to know your customer and arming you with the tools to succeed in this or any economy. So join us again. Catherine, thank you as always. And we want to have Lee join us for many more of these. You're going to love his updates. So come back often as you can. How to sell in any economy. Thank you.
Thank you, Stan. Thanks for having me.